Quarters of a length away then to Tow Rope, followed by Rising Sea. On its outside directly next is Elegant Blast. 2 lengths away behind them under severe duress is Rock and Roll Train. Up around the home corner at the 400 and Speeding Comet the first to turn, led a length and a half. Next Generation, Nashville Cat looking to get out around their heels, followed by Tow Rope letting down Elegant Blast and Rising Sea. Speeding Comet at the 250, the leader shaken up from Next Generation, and now Nashville Cat a length away running on. So's Elegant Blast down the outside. It's Nashville Cat ranging up, grabbing the lead from Speeding Comet. The one they've had the money on will get the cash. Nashville Cat too strong for them, beat home Speeding Comet, Elegant Blast. Behind them Next Generation from Rising Sea, then 3 or 4 lengths to Tow Rope, and the best part of 10 behind them last home is Rock and Roll Train. Too good for them, this filly, Nashville Cat. 2 starts now, she's won both of them. They've backed her confidently to take on the form horses of the autumn. Elegant Blast, who'd never tasted defeat, and Speeding Comet, who'd come out of good group racing. But Nashville Cat stepping up here with that rise into better class and has proven too dominant. Beating Speeding Comet, brought them around the home corner after jumping away very effectively. Elegant Blast getting back first up and going into it without having had a trial over 1200. She started to feel the strain late. Tow Rope couldn't go on, and Rising Sea just held its own. But it was Nashville Cat by hard spun out of Catrenza for owner Andy Phelan, trained by Jeff Durant, Jason Miller, ridden by Joe Azzopardi, who spoke in very high praise of this filly after her first win. And she's backed it up today against these better standard 3-year-olds, including Speeding Comet and Elegant Blast. 8, 2, 4, 1 of the numbers. Next Generation holds fourth. Nashville Cat first home out of a Starway mare. Second placing Speeding Comet by Manhattan Rain out of Brazen Hussy for David Smith, trained by Simon Miller, ridden by Peter Nucky. And Elegant Blast third in a Blackfriars filly from Classy Charmer for David Smith, Justin Warwick and Lucy Warwick. 111.99 the time. 34.56 is the last 600, 3/4 and a long head are the margins after the running of the Schweppes Plate Race 1. 6:22.60 Nashville Cat, and bookmakers getting stung on track in the first for the day, where they were happy to take the $10 and backed it in with a great deal of confidence. And it has delivered. Nashville Cat. Speeding Comet to pay $250. There's no third for Elegant Blast. The maiden for Hahn Super Dry, 1200, race 2 at 118, 17, 18, 19, 20 are the scratchings out of the next on the card. Let's go downstairs now and welcome in from the winners' enclosure, Adam McGrath, after the second straight victory of Nashville Cat, and the stable clearly were quietly confident.
Where we spoke to Jason Miller before the race, and Jace, you were pretty confident going into this race despite the class that was clearly there.
Oh yeah, it was a big step up, but she'd done everything right during the week, and she made up a lot of ground in her first run. I know it was only a maiden, but she's probably made up 8, 9 lengths. So I was pretty happy going into the race.
With the small field and also the barrier, you were able to sit much closer today.
Yeah, look, she got a perfect run, and that was the key. I said it to Joey, if she does everything right, she'll be hard to beat, but because you can't afford to do anything wrong when you're racing against this kind of opposition. We mentioned last start as well, and then even in the preview there, that the 1200 metres was going to be ideal, and that it's probably just her class that got her the win over the shorter distance. Yeah, well, I think she'll get over a mile, and maybe even more. So normally, if you see a staying type of horse that can win 1,000 or a 1,200, it's a pretty good sign. Where to now? I think after last night you said you might rest her. What are your thoughts? Look, we're going to just see how she pulls up, and might have to map out some of the 3-year-old races for us. Certainly looks capable of them. Brackets coming up in race 8 today. It was a really nice win last start, and William Pike stays on board when there was horses like Clobberetta in the field. Yeah, look, he's done really well backing up, so we'll see how he backs up. But yeah, there's no reason why he can't run a big race. Okay, so well done to you and the team. Congratulations. Thank you. We'll grab winning jockey now, Joseph Azzopardi. Joey, with a small field, able to sit much closer today, and you could see that you were really confident approaching the top of the straight.
Yeah, she sprung the gates really well, put herself in a good spot, travelled nice, and hit the line really well.
Taking a look at her in the mounting yard, she looked a treat. Then watching your pre-work when you went past, we were speaking with Jason, and she just looked tremendous out there. Lovely long stride. You must have been confident even just going to the barriers on her.
Yeah, she come through the last time really well. She's been going great in her work, and it was a good test for her. It was quite a strong race, but she was proved herself, and it was too good for him.
The turn of foot late, does it excite you?
It does, yeah. She still gets quite lost when I go for her. Wobbles around a lot, but she's got a really good turn of foot, yeah.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.